I'm here today with Phil, one of the best looking men in kilts. Phil, how long have you worked here?
A little over 3 years.
And why is that?
It's like a family here. I like being part of the family.
Tell me one of your most interesting customer experiences.
One time a gentleman gave myself and one other coworker $100 to go tell one of our bartenders that he was an a-hole.
Who was it? Which bartender?
I can't disclose that information.
I'm here now with Chris. Chris, tell me about some of the interests you have.
Well, I do amateur leather work. I'm a savage burlesque performer, which is a little bit of a darker side of burlesque. And I like to make costumes for conventions like Dragon Con, MegaCon, other sci-fi and comic book conventions.
And you feel as though this job coincides with your interests?
It gives me the money to support those interests and the time to work on them.
What do you like best about Finn McCool's?
The family environment, the atmosphere, and all my coworkers.
I'm your coworker.
Really?
I'm here with Tommy, one of our youngest men in kilts. Tommy, what do you major in?
Accounting at USF Tampa.
And how do you like that?
It's pretty tough, but I like it a lot. It's kind of interesting. It's hard, though.
And how do you manage that with being at Finn McCool's?
I'm just taking online right now. I'm just here for the summer. I'm seasonal. I'm the young gun, so, I'm going back to Tampa in August, so it's fun while it lasted, though.
What do you like about Finn McCool's?
About Finn McCool's, Paul Glazer, that's it.
Thank you, Tommy.
No problem.
I'm here with Executive Sous Chef Rob. Rob, how long have you worked here?
About 3 years and 3 months.
And why have you worked here so long?
Well, everybody loves me here, and I work really hard here. They just kept moving me up and up and up. I've learned a lot here and made a good job for myself, and I love everybody I work with. So.
And what do you plan on doing with your life?
I don't know. Eventually, love to go to school, learn the game industry. I want to design games for a living, and eventually own my own company.
And you're the lead singer of a death metal band.
Yeah, don't like to call it death metal, though. I like to call it heavy metal. Death metal gives it a bad vibe. But yeah, I'm a lead vocalist of a band called Wake the Living locally here in Jacksonville.
Well, you give me good vibes.
Awesome.
I'm here with Maddie, an excellent cook at Finn McCool's and also one of the nicest people to be around. Maddie, what's your favorite dish to prepare?
Sear scallops.
How do you make that?
It's citrus risotto sauteed. You saute the scallops with haricot verts with sauteed.
And what are the other ingredients?
Salt, pepper, some white wine. Real simple, really easy.
That sounds delicious.
It is. It's one of the good dishes.
I'm here with Executive Chef John here at Finn McCool's. John, how did you come up with the recipe for our famous Guinness beef stew?
I don't know. Just put stuff together and it worked.
And what inspired you?
It fits our menu.
If you were to dine here personally at Finn McCool's, what would be your personal choice?
Probably the fish stew.
I'm here with Justin Simpson, one of our top-notch servers here at Finn McCool's. Justin, can you elaborate on any incidents you've had with particularly interesting customers?
During the Steelers weekend, we've got packed out. People were starting to get a little frustrated and rude over the situation, and I had one gentleman who kept making snarky and rude and irritating remarks, and finally I just got sick of him and told him that he should open up his own restaurant here in Jacksonville. He asked me why. I told him because he had so many opinions on how to run ours that he must know how to run a restaurant. He walked out and gave me a manager complaint.
And if you were to dine personally at Finn McCool's, what would you choose?
The lamb shank, hands down every time.
What's so great about it?
It's melt in your mouth. It's not tough. It's not gamey, as most people generally associate lamb to have, and it just falls right off the bone. It's very tender.
And this is you telling me personally, not just a rude customer.
Oh, absolutely. It's my favorite, hands down, every time.
Great. Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Dana here at Finn McCool's, one of our very eclectic servers who has a vast range of different interests. Dana, weren't you previously a master of martial arts?
I would never claim to be a master, but if you want to call me so, then yes, I was.
And what form of martial arts did you practice?
I've studied 5 ancestors martial arts, which is Wushu Chuan in Chinese.
And have you ever had to use that on any of our customers?
Yes, I did. There was this time right over here. Some belligerent guy was about to raise his fist to Jerry, who's one of our managers here, and it took about 2 seconds to stop that, and it was a lot of fun.
And how did you go about doing this?
I don't really recall. I remember pushing him away and then sweeping the leg, because that's my favorite move. You got to sweep the leg, Johnny.
Can you illustrate that for me right now?
Okay. Is that good enough?
I'm here with Jared here at Finn McCool's, who's a cook and an artist. Jared, how do you integrate your invigorating artist life and musician life with your busy schedule here at Finn McCool's?
That's actually a great question. Lack of sleep, I guess.
Do you find that inspires you?
Yeah, yes and no. I just I try and find time to do both because I have, that's my main interest outside of here. So I always have to kind of make time to do art and music, and yeah, it's tough, but I try and squeeze it all in.
Well, this is the perfect place for that. Hopefully your kilt will give you inspiration.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Thank you, Jared. I'm here with Brian today here at Finn McCool's, one of our best bartenders, but he seems to have lost his kilt. Brian, where is your kilt?
Got stolen on the way here.
By who?
I can't tell you. Some vagrant down the street just yanked it off, but I had to make it to the interview, so here I am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brian, what's your favorite whiskey?
Jameson. It's actually the Black Barrel Reserve. It's delicious.
What does it taste like?
It's double aged in a second time in a sherry barrel, so it has a nice high sweet note at the end to go along with that nice good charcoal flavor.
Do you think that's why you lost your kilt? You had too many of those?
Not enough.
I'm here with Zane today, one of our youngest employees here at Finn McCool's, who's also a sponsored skateboarder. Zane, tell me a little bit about yourself.
So yeah, I just started skating to get away from all the drama of high school. Got really good. Wanted to get hooked up, get free stuff. Worked at skate shops. Try to make a name for myself,
And you were sponsored at one point, right?
Yeah, I was on a flow program with Globe Shoes, Independent, Bones Wheels, and Blind Skateboards.
I'm here with Jerry, our assistant general manager. Jerry, can you tell me about one of our more interesting customer experiences?
In particular, there was one individual, I guess, one of the more fascinating things about Jacksonville, we have to kind of cater to some of its more interesting characters that we have around here. One person in particular, he drew me into a conversation claiming that he was related to two of the prime ministers, where there's really kind of only one. He was married to a few celebrities, Angelina Jolie, Miley Cyrus, who he said he had a nice little side story with. She did wet work for the CIA, lots of interesting stuff. So we get some interesting people around here.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm here with Buster, our head bartender here at Finn McCool's. Buster, do you have anything to say? I'm sorry.
There are 4 chair bombs. Okay, sorry, I'll stop messing with you.
Okay.
Come back. I don't want to make you nervous.
We'll do it right.
I know how nervous she gets. I know how nervous she gets.
Okay.
Oh, and scene.
Okay, stop making me laugh. I'm going to spit on you. I'm here with Buster. They're paid by the hour,
I got it. I'm milking him.
I'm here today. I'm here today at Finn McCool's with Buster, our head bartender. Buster, do you have any interesting customer stories to elaborate on?
All the customers are interesting to me. Every single one of them. But I have a lot of drunks who order a lot of funny things.
And how do you manage dealing with drunk people all the time?
I kick them out. Kick them out. That's what I do.
Are there any particular incidents that come to mind?
Not of me kicking out anybody, because it's all blur. I have a funny story, though. It's not about a customer, though. It's about our general manager. Here or there. So, St. Patrick's Day, one of our old bartenders, Raymond, we're really busy, of course, St. Patrick's Day, we're slaying. Raymond goes, watch this. And he runs over to our general manager, Paul Glazier, and he says, Paul, we got this guy over here. We can't get him down off the chair. Now, earlier, Paul didn't know this, but a 7'3" guy had walked into the bar and is standing at our bar. So Paul runs up to him and says, get down off the chair. Get down off the chair. And it was just a guy standing there. He wasn't on a chair.
I'm here with Jim, one of our servers at Finn McCool's, who travels around the country and plays with his band. Jim, how do you manage such a hectic schedule while maintaining such a good status as the best server here?
Oh, well, thank you for saying that. I never have a day off. Actually, today is my day off. So I like being busy.
Tell us about your band, Seven Nations.
It's a Celtic rock band. We play a lot of Irish and Scottish festivals. I love to do it.
And do you ever play here?
We have. We played here twice or 3 times now.
I love it. It's one of my favorites.
I think she's paid to say that.
I'm here with Steven at Finn McCool's, who's managed to survive 10 years as a bartender. Steven, how have you managed to last so long?
Probably more so the people I work with.
And you like working with people?
I do like working with people, especially when they make my life easier.
And you like the customers?
I do. I like the steady rotation of different customers, especially at this location.
Can you describe your most bizarre customer interaction?
Most bizarre interaction. I would probably say I had an unruly customer one time. Came in, I was obviously with another customer, and he kept waving his hand at me, saying, hey, hey, hey. So I went up, gave him a high five, said, thanks, I needed that, walked away.
Thanks, Steven.
No problem.
I'm here with Paul, the general manager here at Finn McCool's. Paul, what makes our restaurant so special?
Our restaurant is special. Excuse me. We've been around here for 10 years now. Amy started it back at the beach. And the thing that makes us so special is we're an Irish pub that we have that feel of community, of where people can come and have fun and have drinks and have great food. And they enjoy themselves when they come here. That's what's so special about us.
And how is that in contrast to other Irish pubs?
I'm not really sure. I don't get out to other pubs that much because I'm always working here 7 days a week.
And how have you managed to work here so long?
It's just been a great opportunity for me to work here. I just keep going every day. Keep going every day. And it's fun, and I really enjoy my life. Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm here now to interview our interviewer, Rocky. One of our great, outstanding bartenders has been with us for, 3-4 years now?
Yes.
What do you like about working with us?
I like my boss.
And who's that?
That's Paul. He's really nice. And I like everyone that I work with.
That's outstanding. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 25. I like David Bowie, and I like to travel around the world whenever I get a chance. And this job allows me to save up and go to places like Ireland and Scotland that no other job would allow me to do.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of our family.
Thank you.